I asked Chatgpt to give me a product rendering challenge in which I render any random product in Blender, but the catch was I had to do it in under 2 hours. I was given the task to model a luxury perfume bottle which had to be transparent and reflective, since I literally didn't know what a luxury perfume bottle looks like. Just joking, of course. I went on to Amazon to search for a reference, and that's when I found this Ralph Lauren model. I downloaded the image, opened Blender, and began. And so with the timer at 2 hours, I basically started. So I pressed Shift A to add in a reference image I just downloaded, and then I just press Shift A, mesh circle, to just begin to build up the basic shape, adding in some blue cut as well to get sort of the feel, as well as just cleaning it in was to get that shape that you can see in the reference image. At this point I was just conscious of the time, so everything was just a bit sped up for me. I extruded up some bits to create the spray button, I think. Then I added in the bevel modifier, also added in some manual bevel in edit mode, duplicated some parts for the cover, so I just extruded it up and added in a solidify modifier. I duplicated parts of the bottle to create the liquid part, and then I just scaled. For the overall shape, I use proportional editing to just drag down some bits, as well as for the label I just shift box selected some parts and then applied the shrink wrap modifier, which was a bit of a pain in the ass because if I got it perfect I had to play around with some settings, and it took me a bit of time. So yeah, I just guess that was it. And then for the spray outlet part, added in the circle again, then basically extruded it in edit mode. I discovered that the bool tool in Blender 4.2 no longer in Blender 4.2, so it gave me a bit of a problem. I just added in the boolean modifier manually, and then I just applied it to the bottle, and then I just created like that spray outlet as well. So I applied some of the modifier, and then I positioned it well, and then I just press E to extrude inwards, and then just position it to serve as that spray outlet, and then I just press S to scale it inwards onto the materials and shading. I added in a word light, which is an HDRI I got from HDRI. I even turned the transmission of the glass to 1, as well as the roughness. I changed the index of refraction to 1.45 as well. The base color to blue. Yeah, I added a new material for the top, which is the spray outlet, and then I just press Ctrl number plus to select some certain parts, and then just assign that material to it as well. Then for the spray outlet, I just use a basic white material as well, and then for the liquid part, I give it the same base color, but I just kind of change it a bit. Honestly, at this point the model was still looking cool, unlike later in the video, as you will discover. To just get a bit of more realistic feel, I added in a color ramp to a gradient texture, and then I just played around with some of the materials just to get sort of that gradient feel as shown in the reference image, bearing in mind that I had just some time left. So for the base color of the top, I just reduced the roughness and turned the transmission to 1, something like a glass material, so to see. I added in a plane for the seamless background, and I reduced the dimension of the bottle to a reward scale, which is very important when you're trying to render any material as well. So I just created a seamless background here, and I started adding lights at this point, and I played a lot with the light setup. This was took a lot of my time, so I was just trying to get sort of a lighting that match that of the reference, but for some reason the liquid inside the bottle was kind of feeling dark. I don't know why, because when I reached the HDRI it was still looking fantastic, but for some reasons it was looking weird here. Added in different lights, tried to see which will do for me. I didn't even end up using any of those light setups, but at this point I was just basically experimenting with different light setup and seeing what will work. I also tried using the light linking feature to maybe use the light to affect some parts, and then playing around with the camera as well, with focal length and everything. Okay, so at this point I just decided to delete the liquid part because I feel like it was not giving me sort of that glass effect that I'm seeing in the reference, and then I decided to play with the bottle, playing with the mapping and the roughness as well, to just see if I can get sort of that feel. Then I discovered I didn't save at this point, so I just pressed Ctrl S, opened up Photoshop, and brought out the UV layout, and then just added in some text to import back to Blender and put on the model. So with that done, I just opened Blender, and then I just added in the text. At this point, having just about 19 minutes left, I tried perfecting the UVs and everything, as well as playing with the light setup and everything. So it was just about the simple things at this point, just trying to adjust till I have something that I wanted. So I did some attach to the box. Since I cannot add texture to it at this point again, I was just rushing to see if I complete everything. So I had my first render at about 10 minutes, and I just checked some of the things that were not working, and then I tried adjusting. I thought that the face orientation was wrong, which was giving me this, but no, something wasn't just right for me. Especially I was getting the black part for that label. I guess it was because I deleted the liquid part too. I also just took the render settings and then the f-stop value. With 3 minutes and 13 seconds left, I called it a day and did my final render. And here's my results. What do you think? Does it look like the reference? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this entertaining, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you some other time. Bye.